Summit School Board breaks from the norm to give teachers and staff bigger raises than administrators. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, nearly 152,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel in 3 days this weekend, close to, but not quite, the busiest weekend of winter so far. This weekend fell short of the season record by 2,500 cars, set January 4th through 6th, with 154,500 people in 3 days. Bumper-to-bumper delays were not confined to I-70, though. Drivers found big backups on Loveland Pass, up to 1 hour yesterday. Others spent 1.5 hours on Highway 9 from Breck to Fairplay. A man from Washington, D.C. died in a snowmobile accident near Aspen over the weekend, the fourth backcountry death of the season and second involving a snowmobile. The Aspen Times reports 40-year-old John Boyd was killed in a crash on Midnight Mine Road, about 3 miles from Aspen Mountain. Cause remains unknown. He was pronounced dead on site about 30 minutes after the accident was reported. Summit School Board is giving teachers and staff a 3.25% raise, while administrators and principals earn a 0.75% raise. The board last week decided how best to divvy up $920,000 in voter-approved taxes, giving 2/3 to payroll and 1/3 to new mental health programming. Pay raises take effect immediately, and this first round of mental health funding pays for a district committee charged with identifying best practices for mental health. Colorado's unemployment rate hit a record low of 2.5% in December, beating the previous lows of 2.6% from 2017 and 2.7% from 2000. Low unemployment looks good on paper, but experts warn a rate this low can be devastating for employers. The U.S. Bureau of Labor estimates Colorado had 150,000 open jobs late last year and just 85,000 unemployed residents to fill them. Frisco Town Council awards $210,000 to 46 nonprofits at tomorrow's council meeting, including $140,000 to Summit County Preschool, Building Hope, and High Country Conservation Center, plus others. The town also gives $10,000 in scholarship money to Summit High seniors. So far, local towns have promised nearly $600,000 to Summit nonprofits and students in 2020. Avalanche danger is moderate today at all elevations in the Summit-Eagle County zone. Your problem is persistent slab on north through southeast aspects at all elevations. On Saturday, a snowboarder suffered a fall on the ridgeline above Pass Lakes at Loveland Pass and was nearly caught in an avalanche set off by another group. Summit Search and Rescue reports the snowboarder was likely unconscious when the slide struck, roaring within 300 yards of him. People in his group moved him to safety, and he was taken by ambulance to the hospital. In sports, the Nuggets beat the Rockets last night 117-110. All Colorado teams are off today, back tomorrow with the Nuggets. In Europe, local ski mountaineering racer Grace Staberg claimed the first World Cup win of her young career on a vertical course in Andorra Saturday. She took second at the individual race. This comes soon after a time penalty at the 2020 Youth Olympics robbed her of bronze. Staberg races again in 2 weeks in Germany. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, Summit High boys basketball beat Palisade on Saturday 47-45. Girls basketball also beat Palisade 40-26, while hockey lost to Chaparral 5-4. Tigers Alpine ski team raced slalom at Copper last Friday, where girls took 4th out of 7 teams, boys finished 5th. And the Nordic ski team raced Saturday at Tennessee Pass, finishing 6th for girls and 8th for boys. All Summit High Preps teams are off today, back tomorrow for boys and girls basketball. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.